In this video, we uncover the disturbing discovery of the H.L. Hunley, a Confederate submarine that haunted historians forever once they looked inside. How did it vanish, who was aboard, and why 8 men were found frozen with no signs of trying to escape. It's February 17th, 1864, off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina. A 40-foot iron submarine slips silently through the dark water on the attack of a Union warship. Minutes later, it disappears completely without a trace. But sealed hatches, untouched pumps, and 8 skeletons sitting perfectly in place raise a darker question. What really happened inside the Hunley, and why did no one try to escape? Here we go. The Hunley was the Confederacy's secret weapon. Hand-cranked by a crew of 8, it was cramped, dangerous, and had already sunk twice before in its history. Horace Hunley himself, the wealthy backer who gave the sub its name, had died on one of its routine exercises. You could say this thing was cursed, especially with what comes next. A third and final crew volunteered to operate it, led by Lieutenant George Dixon, who carried a bent gold coin in his pocket that had once stopped a bullet and saved his life. On one night, they rammed a torpedo into the USS Housatonic, successfully sending it to the bottom of the water. The Hunley became the first submarine in history to sink an enemy ship. But then, that same night, it was gone. Right off the bat, it makes you think, did it sink in the blast? Did it get caught in the wreckage? Or did something else stranger happen? For over 130 years, nobody knew. Generation after generation searched the waters and found nothing. Researchers completely puzzled. Then in 1995, novelist Clive Cussler's team finally located it buried in silt. In 2000, they raised it out of the water, not knowing what was going to be inside. And what they found was ominously eerie. Every single crewman was still at his station, sitting upright with no panic and no scramble for the hatches. All exits were untouched. The bilge pumps weren't even set to relieve the water, which is one of the first things you do when your sub is sinking. These men made zero attempt to save themselves. But why? Some said that they suffocated, others said that they slowly drowned, but these answers don't fit what actually happened. But then, in 2017, researchers at Duke University offered the most compelling answer yet. The crew was likely killed almost instantly by the blast wave from their own torpedo. The explosion sent a shockwave rippling through the water and straight into the iron hull, which caused fatal lung and brain injuries before the men even understood what was actually happening. They died exactly where they sat, a weapon that worked all too well, a creepy sight that must have made for many sleepless nights for the men who discovered the bodies. What's your take? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.